Hi friends, today we are being inspired by our artist friend Horace Pippin. Okay, so what we're gonna need is, this is just a piece of cardboard. I found a box laying around and I cut it, so you can use cardboard. You can use just a brown piece of construction paper, or this is a grocery bag. I'm just gonna rip the piece off that I need. And just like Horace Pippin, remember we talked about how he made his art on wood? Well, we're pretending like this is wood. So you can get a box or a brown piece of paper or a bag. But if you don't have that and you just have notebook paper, well, that will have to do. All right, let's start with our fox. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the fox's black nose. So somewhere over in this area, not right in the middle, somewhere over in this area, we're gonna draw a dot. This is the fox's black nose, okay? And then from there, we're gonna come down a little bit. This is the bottom of his chin, and we're gonna come up a little bit. This is the top of his mouth. And we're gonna do a rainbow shape for his head. And we're gonna make two pointy ears on top. This is the fox's ears. They have big ears so they can hear. We're gonna make one eye because the fox is facing to the side. So we just see one eye of the fox. I just did kind of like a circle and then a circle in between. Now we're gonna make the fox's body. So we're gonna make a big sloping line that goes down. So it's kind of like a letter J. It starts off as a J and then we just slope it around. All right, so that's the bottom of his body. And now we need to do his neck and the top of his back. So we're going to continue our rainbow down just a little bit. Swing it around for the top of his back. And then this is his bottom over here. So it needs to come down just a little bit for his backside. Okay. And now we can connect this line with this line. So I'm just going to connect this over here. And we can bring this down like that. And I made a little mistake, but that's okay. All right, let's do his big tail. Foxes have big bushy tails. I'm not sure what they use them for. I need to look that up. All right, so his big bushy tail. First, we're gonna make a line that swoops way up here. And we're gonna make a letter A at the top. And it's gonna go big and wide and come back skinny. Let's do his legs. He's gonna be walking, at least mine is. You don't have to make yours walking. So I'm gonna go down like this. And I'm gonna go down like this and swoop it under. That's his first little foot. His second little foot is just like a hot dog shape. Third little foot is another hot dog shape. And the fourth little foot's going back because he's, again, walking. All right, so we traced out our fox. I should have said I'm doing it in marker. You probably should do it in pencil. Now let's put our details on our fox. Let's make him smile. From the nose, we're going to draw a straight line out because when we were looking at Horace Pippin's fox, he had some red up here, but then he also had some different color fur down here. So we're going to do that. So we're going to go straight out from his nose, past his mouth, past his eye. And then we're going to make a swirly or squiggly line just wherever. That's just the bottom of his fur. Let's make another squiggly line over here. Just doesn't have to look like mine. Just another squiggly line to make it look like he's got different color fur down there. And then our final squiggly line is on his tail. All right, now it's time to add color. Just like Horace, he only used red. So that's what we're going to use. We are going to use red on the fox's body. So if you only have a marker or you only have a crayon, you're just going to color the fox red. Remember, this is a different color. Now, friends, if you have both, if you have a crayon and a marker, I'm going to show you something different. You can color the whole body with red. And then to make him look like he has fur, after you color the whole body with a red marker, you can go back in it and use your red crayon, and it'll give it a little bit of a texture. You can't really see it, I don't think, on the camera, but you can see it in real life. So that's a little technique to give you some texture on your fox. All right, so we're gonna color our fox red. And when we get our fox colored red, we're gonna do some background. I know I have a few of you friends who really love art. So if you really love art, this background will be for you. Okay, Miss Cunningham's almost done with my red fox. I need to do his red legs because foxes' legs are red, but they have like black feet like dogs. So I might give him a little black on his feet. Oh, I gotta do his head. Okay, let me get my black back out. Give him his black feet like our puppy dogs at home, if we have puppy dogs, or kitty cats have black feet too. Okay, my extra creative friends, let's do the background. First, we're going to draw a line that goes from one side. Skip over, Mr. Fox. Skip over, Mr. Tail. So that's the horizon line. This is the sky, and this is the grass or the ground. I'm going to put a house in my background. You can draw any type of house you want. I'm going to put a moon in my sky. You can put a full moon. You can put a crescent moon. Now remember, we don't want to color any of this. We just want to leave the fox red so it gives all the emphasis to the fox so that people see the fox first. We want our viewers' eyes to go right to the fox. I'm making some of my stars big. And then I'm going to make some of my stars small. So I've got some that look like stars and then some that look like dots. The dots are the stars that are far away. Maybe I want to put a tree back here by my house. Okay, got my stars in there. Let's do the grass for our fox. The grass up front is tall. We can see the grass up front. Maybe there's even some little small bushes that don't have any leaves on them anymore because it's winter and the leaves have fallen off. We can draw some bushes over here. We don't need to put the grass way back here because as the grass gets further away, we can't see it as much. Okay, Miss Cunningham did the little bushes. There's no leaves on the bushes because it's winter. All right, I'm going to put some texture in our fox's fur right here. So how I'm going to do that is just how I did with my crayon. Remember I showed you how to do texture with the red crayon? Well, I'm going to do texture with the black marker. So I'm just doing little tiny lines so that it looks like the fox has some fur. I want to do it different from the stars. I don't want to do dots on the fur because that's going to look like the stars. So I'm doing little texture lines on the brown part of the fox's fur. All right, friends, so this is our Horace Pippin inspired fox drawing on our pretend wood. Good job, guys.